I'm going to research the niche or the word photography. Now, as you can see, I had done some before, but I'm going to redo this again. Okay. So we've got 724 odd keywords here, which you can go through. But what we can also do is to make sure that we have got the ad groups in the right way. And first thing I look over here is on the refined keywords section over here. It gives me really good ideas as to how to structure my ad groups. Because let's say you were selling photography books, or you had a art gallery about photography and you are selling portraits or paintings, etc. So you need to organize these ad groups with these relevant campaigns, right? So portraits would be a different campaign. It could be a different campaign, but certainly a different ad group. Landscapes, black and white, abstract photography, lots of different genres of photography. And this is what I will find over here as to what people are searching for and what Google has in here about photography. So we've got the non-brand, we've got retailers, nothing much there. Contractors, okay, graduation moment, Photo Pro, Angel. These look like companies or brands. And then we have got other brands, which they call it, National Geographic, Popular Photography. So these are either magazines, or like Ansel Adams is a very famous black and white photographer. DE Photography, I believe it's a magazine. So you get lots of ideas as to how you can sort out your ad groups. But then here's where it gets really interesting. So we've got all the different kinds of services where we've got portraits, weddings, newborn, family, baby. Each one of these is a different genre, it's a different speciality of photography. And what you want to do is to have them in a separate ad group like it has come up over here, and then have the relevant ads for those keywords and ad groups. Then we have photographers as well. So you got photography here, but photographers there. Portraits, weddings, events, fashion. Okay, let's go in there. Genre is pretty much the same. Person hasn't got anything, and other, there's not much in here. Okay, so I've got a good idea as to what I want to be doing and what I should do to break this services into its own ad group, or you can have them into its own campaign. Because if wedding photography is eating up all the budget, the others aren't getting a look in, then I would take it away from that campaign and make a separate campaign with its own budget. So what you can do is you can either go through this list over here on the left hand side, sort them out by the average monthly searches, so you can see which are the most popular or searched for keywords. I would absolutely stay away from one word keywords like photography. It's too broad, right? You know, if you bid for photography, it could be anybody can find and see your ad if they are searching for portraits, weddings, landscape, wildlife, or any other kind of photography. So 2 or more words is good. So you can see that there's a healthy number of average monthly searches. We can also see over here a range of pricing. So the low range and the top of the page bid. So the top page means in the top 4, and on the lower end it could be anywhere on the page. It could come up on the bottom of the page as well. So what you don't want to do is to pay the most. So if I've got 21 as the minimum and 76p as the maximum, I would bid somewhere in between as a starting point, and then see how my impressions are coming up and what's happening. So what I want to do is to make sure that we have decent amount of bids for each one of these keywords. So like this one, least the minimum is 58 and the maximum is 423. So I would put in somewhere along the lines of £2.75 or something like that. All right, so what I do is I download all the keywords, and then I go to my spreadsheet over here. I put them in here, copy and paste them. How many have I got? About 700, I think. Yeah, 610 odd keywords. And then what the magic this sheet, Google Sheets, does is I want to, let's say, go after landscape photography. What this will do is it's going to search this column A, and any word or phrase which has got these two words in it is going to start to populate over here. Wildlife photography. We knew that there was wedding photography, street photography. I could have black and white. I could have product photography. Now you can see how my ad groups are being organized. All of these words have got wedding photography in any order. Okay, so we've got all these keywords populating in here. Now you can see I took photography out because we've got landscape, but instead of photography we had photos. So now I can have an ad group for landscape photos or photographers. Wildlife, again, I've got some more here, and I'll just keep on going through. Aerial, family. So these are all very good keywords. Aerial, fine art. I'm going to give you a link to download this spreadsheet for free. All you can do is just sign up. Let me dig out that URL before I forget.